Good morning, teachers. Next, I will present to you the history of English. The first period was called Old English. It was formed from the West Germanic dialects brought to Great Britain by the Angles, Saxons, and Jutes, Germanic tribes that invaded the island starting in the 5th century AD. It was a language with highly inflected grammar, similar to Latin or modern German. This English received some influence from Latin through Christianization and from Norse through the Viking invasions. During the second period, called Middle English, this stage begins with the Norman conquest of England in 1066. The Normans, who spoke a form of French, became a ruling elite. It was a period of profound transformation because the English vocabulary was greatly enriched by the incorporation of thousands of words of French and Latin origin. More modern syntactic patterns were established, and the influence of French on English affected almost every aspect of the language, especially vocabulary related to government, law, religion, and food. Subsequently, in the third period, known as Early Modern English, it coincides with the Renaissance era and the invention of the printing press. By this time, the language had become largely standardized, driven by the printing press and the popularity of texts such as the King James Bible and the works of Shakespeare. Although the vocabulary continued to expand, the grammar became considerably more stable and came very close to that of modern English. The great vowel shift transformed the pronunciation of long vowels. Latin and classical Greek continued to influence the vocabulary, especially in scientific and academic fields. Finally, we have modern and global English, which begins with the Industrial Revolution and the rise of the British Empire, events that brought English to a worldwide stage. The vocabulary has undergone massive expansion due to the technological revolution, scientific advancement, global contact, and the proliferation of new media. Grammar and syntax have remained relatively stable compared to earlier stages, although there has been development in the use and preference for certain structures. New words have been developed, and the influence of regional varieties of English has emerged through American English, Australian English, among others.